All right, so retail sales were down by 0.3% in May. That's before inflation. Inflation was 1%, so retail sales net of inflation, the real rate was 1.3% down. It was adjusted downward in April. The first quarter of 2022 was a negative, was a contraction of the economy. April, May, and certainly in June as well is going to be contraction of the economy. One of the areas of positive retail sales were gasoline, which just shows you the insanity of the basic for economic growth. This is nuts. So let me just explain how this works. I've done this before, but it's so important for you guys to understand. So let's just say you got a 20-gallon tank. All right, you got 20 gallons. You got it filled up, and it's at $2 a gallon. So $2 a gallon, that equals $40 of retail sales. $40 of retail sales, all right? Now say if a $10 tank, a 10-gallon tank, and it costs you $4.50 to fill up because the price of gas has gone up by 100% or so. That's $45 of retail sales, all right? According to basic economics, this is better than that. Retail sales went up by $5, which is mind-bogglingly stupid because you have 10 widgets that were bought as opposed to 20. You've actually contracted the number of widgets to be consumed. You just happen to spend more per widget, so your sales are up. However, the number of widgets contracted by a significant amount. The economy isn't growing when the number of widgets being manufactured is dwindling. That is contractionary, and soon is going to be deflationary, 100%. The reason it's not deflationary now is because the price is going way, way up, but the number of widgets being purchased and manufactured for the purchases is dropping significantly, as we can see in inventories across the country as well. This isn't good, man. This means we're inherently already in a deflation or a recession without question. I mean, think about it. Businesses don't hire people based on retail sales net. They hire people based on widgets, productivity. So if a business said, I'm going to hire somebody to produce 20 widgets and they're only producing 10, now they're making more money off those 10, but they have an extra laborer on there. What happens to that other laborer? He gets let go because he says, I hired you to build 20 widgets. And right now I don't need you because you're only building 10. So you're going to have to go. What happens to that laborer? Well, he can't spend as much. Remember, 70% of economic output, i.e. GDP, is consumer spending based on retail sales and dollars. If you actually look at retail sales as widgets, we're in a freaking recession already. Been over a year now. We're in recessionary times. The economy is contracting, my friends. There's no two ways around that. The recession is here. The question is, how bad is it going to get? Well, they just raised 75 basis points to whip inflation out. It's only going to further the damage. So anyway, the point being is, I'm not paying down my mortgage fast anymore. I'm going to wait. I'm going to build up more cash. I had to pay a big tax burden last year, and that wiped me out cash wise. I can replenish that. And can't you just feel it? Can't you just feel it in the air? It just feels like the economy is not good. You can see it, man. I can see it. You can see it. We all can. I know what's happening. I mean, it just smells bad. It feels bad. It's like quiet out there, too quiet. You know, my business, the summertime always has a slowdown. But this is more than that, man. This is more than that. And you got to be prepared. I don't know what the end game is here. I frankly have an idea. I'll share that with you in another video. But build up cash, man. I'm telling you, if you don't have any cash on the side, I tell you, man, what I would do is I start building up cash. If you're in a comfortable gig and you think, hey, I think I got another 3 to 6 months before they let me go. This is what I used to think at USA. I say, can I survive 3 more months? If I get a job for 3 more months, I'm going to build up cash. And then once I had 3 months cash, I said, if I have a job for 3 more months, I can build up 6 months cash. And once I had that, it's fine. You see what I'm saying? But I said, all right, if you don't have cash, you're like, can I get cash? Can I get cash? Can I get cash in case I get let go? I would start putting money into a cash account of some sort. Because if you get let go, you can't borrow against your 401k because you're literally gone. You have to roll that to an IRA. You don't have to, but if you're no longer employed, you can't borrow against it. Start building up cash. I'll do another video on that. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just remember, economists freaking, they have idiotic thoughts. I'm trying to watch what I say about people. I'm trying to say just about their thinking process, but this is bad. Retail sales are up 45 to 40 because the price of gas went up so much. That's not a growing economy. That's bad. All right, we'll see you.